I think Circuit has the stream going, Toa. Well,
Double
he
checking,
back from a quick,
and
so
yep.
is there anything we want to discuss while he is out?
So I was thinking about getting him a cake for his birthday.
What kind of cake?
I don't know, and I would have to call up the bakery. I don't know his home address, so it's one of those things. Uh, Man, I want to do something for him that would be spontaneous and like, hey, but also it wouldn't be creepy. But knowing how he'll react, it would seem creepy. Hi, Deathlight.
He's come to light our candles.
We'll just put it between the two terminals of my truck and we'll spark it off. There you go. There's the candle being lit.
Ooh.
Sparky will help.
Words don't want dead air.
Sometimes it's good to have a momentary thing of dead air.
Just trying to find some keto brown sugar. It looks like it exists, however, it is pricey. Yep, I think I hear a Circuit. Maybe that was somebody else, I don't know.
You never know.
I like how they're just like, hey, we're going to give you a character that wears a mask. There is a skin that sort of removes it, but then she gets a mask on the bottom half of her face, and I'm like, that's not helpful. Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's very funny.
I heard somebody, but I don't know if it was Circuit.
All right, I am here, and it appears everybody else is too. Hello, everybody else.
Hello.
Actually, yeah, that does remind me. I was asked to check levels here real fast by Vaguely. So, okay, everybody talk about your favorite cartoon all at once.
Animaniacs.
I'm trying to think about that. It's hard to decide because of how many good cartoons there are. And does Bionicle count as a cartoon? I don't think Bionicle counts as a cartoon. No way, it didn't have that bad Netflix there.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
I don't know.
I moved Toa to the corner.
God damn. Well, I was gonna say something. My nose itches. What the hell? What the fuck?
Okay, I think that should level out everything. Chat room, can you tell me if the levels sound good? And I better make sure I shut that door. One of these days, I'm just gonna relocate downstairs for peace.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, just for reference, if I fully disappear at some point during stream tonight, it's because another streamer friend is doing lockdown stream, and I can join in on that.
Ooh,
Okay.
I don't blame you on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're. Oh, hey, Deathlight.
Hey.
Wow. Okay, there we go. You're loud as hell right now. Let me turn you down a bit. There we go.
Well, for some weird reason, you were up to like 200% on me. I don't know why that changed.
Yeah, it may have not changed. I may have just been really quiet initially, but we had some weird issues with Cult of the Lamb, which unfortunately have caused my audio levels to be completely switched out, which has probably caused some problems with other people. Anyway, I believe we are all good here. So, everybody, let's go ahead and get started with the Brony Show Thanksgiving special. In 3, 2, 1. One 100, 200, 300. Okay, we're up to 600. Or 603 episodes. And I am your host, here to bring you the Brony community for this week. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Brony Show. I am Circuit Main. And we are here to celebrate a big old holiday here in America, which is the Thanksgiving holiday. Or you sit around the table getting food while listening to family members squabble, only for retailers to literally blow the horns to open up your wallets. The horns called. Visa calls for your money.
Pretty much.
But seriously, it is the holiday season of Thanksgiving, which I do try to encourage to celebrate the actual part of Thanksgiving, of giving thanks, being with friends or loved ones that you care about, having some good food, and spending a day just relaxing and taking a breather before the inevitable December comes and visits. When Padoru melts from her icy cave and fights against
Mariah Carey, yes.
I wasn't sure if it was Mariah Carey. Didn't I? Where Padoru fights Mariah Carey for the right of being that icon of Christmas that we all tolerate, but we don't exactly despise, but we don't exactly love it either. It's like one of those weird things. Yeah. But anyway, in celebration of that, of course, we're here to bring you the Brony community and much, much more. And also, I just realized while we're doing that intro, we have nothing of G5 in that intro video. And they deserve a spot as much as G4, so I'm going to have to redo that intro video at some point.
Well, keep it. It requires it's from our humble beginnings.
Well, here's something.
I'm not saying get rid of it altogether, but I think a redo of it would be a good idea too.
Well, also you have the fact that you have stable cast members, because I remember early on, you didn't really have a set cast. You would just have of course, Slick and Blank, but before that...
I don't think any of us are stable. Who here thinks that they're actually stable?
Not me.
Depends
Well,
on
you
what
did
you
have
mean.
Sketchy Wolf in the beginning as well.
Wow.
No, Sketchy was a little bit towards...
He was a visitor more than anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just like me, where you accidentally left the gates open. I just stuck around.
Well, no, nobody ever goes seeking death. Death kindly came looking for them.
Exactly.
Anyway,
You
all
can
right.
escape it.
Anyway,
Someday.
get back on track here. We are going to be doing a Brony Show Thanksgiving table, where we're going to set up a nice little image of a table. We're going to get food that really should not be consumed by anybody, let alone the fact put on a Thanksgiving table. Put it all together. Have random guests that probably you would not want at a Thanksgiving, or maybe you do want them at a Thanksgiving. You know, no judgment here. We're basically going to be doing the equivalent of the Brony Show Christmas card, the Brony Show Christmas tree, but now we're going to do the Brony Show Thanksgiving table. But before we all do all that, we do have the normal intros and what's up and everything going on. So let's start with the intros. Of course, I am Circuit Main. We are joined by DM21.
Get the turkey out.
That's Light Productions.
Hi.
Textalion.
Diabetes.
Tokoi.
I have cosplay plans.
And Suki from the Otaku Ascended.
Yep.
And of course, right now we've been showing the same image here for the last little while of the G5 doing what was hearts and gorging, or
No, it's Harvest and Hugs Day.
Harvest and Hugs Day, or their equivalent of Thanksgiving, because they actually do have a Thanksgiving equivalent. I'm surprised.
What did
Well,
they have to be
also, it
grateful
could be a
for?
way of, making friendship stronger because, coming together.
Yeah, coming together to literally try to save a meal just to have a cake plowed into your mom's face.
Perfect.
I know. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and close that out. Okay, we're gonna
At
bounce
least
that
it
on.
wasn't a pie.
What
True.
flavor is it?
Pie flavor. Okay. But yeah, I'm also joined by a wonderful drink of mistletoe margarita, which is basically like a very sweetened cranberry margarita. But it's actually pretty good. I'm enjoying it. But yeah, I'm getting a little bit liquored up because it's going to be completely stupid. So, but before we get started, I think it's time to warm up our vocal cords and get everybody a little bit comfortable, relaxed. Make sure we're all ready to start off the shenanigans. And of course, we always start that off with a little bit of wub. So I'd like to ask all of you, as we start on the show every single week at this time, what's up, Bronies?
Okay, and everybody shuts up for a moment because I'm gonna do this because I need to go do laundry and all that shit. And might as well let you guys know about this because apparently I don't think he's yet to say anything in the he has yet to say anything in the OA one, but yeah, VM got hit by a car last night.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, VM got hit by a car on his bike, and we found out today actually did break his fibula.
Oh.
Basically because he was walking yesterday afterwards, basically but basically he was still in too much pain today, so they actually went to the urgent care, and they said it was a fracture. I was like, okay, so maybe it was a hairline fracture or whatever because he was walking on it, so must not have been that bad. No, he was only walking on it because the tibia didn't break.
Oh God.
Oh,
it was a clean break, but luckily no surgery needed or anything like that. Just a casting on it, but still.
Well, that's also
that's-
because the muscles in that area should have been strong enough to hold it, but yeah.
That still sucks, man. I don't care who you are.
I'm not doing that
Yeah,
as a
and-
right side.
Luckily from everything that we're understanding, unless the guy hasn't paid his coverage, this is pretty much a slam dunk sort of case. Like, he had all his lights on, he had clearly visible clothing on, he was in an area that had lighting, stuff like that, and basically he got hit by, he got hit by the mirror, but it was enough to take him off the bike.
Wow.
It was fast enough to do that.
Yeah.
God damn.
One of the things that I've dealt with, and this was a few weeks ago now. I was delivering stuff out in the rain, at work, and when I was checking someone, the car behind me after I gave him the food pulled out and hit my back with the mirror, and it was like, I'm fine, but it's one of those things. People don't pay attention.
But yeah, pretty much, that's what went on today. So and the fun part is that then we've got a convention next month, and now we've got to figure out his mobility around that.
Oh God, that's good. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to see if you can get like a not a disabled room, or maybe one it has
I would recommend like a mobility scooter, just so that he could.
No, I think he'd be okay with just like a hand crutch, but yeah, he got to talk like showering things and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I'm thinking though, if possible, we might see if we can reach out to the con organizer so that at the very least once he's at once we're in the convention center, maybe he can. Maybe he can use like a wheelchair or something, just so he's not always up. But yeah.
Yeah, no, that would definitely be.
Although I don't know. I get the feeling maybe not because they might reserve those for different cases. Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially with the, especially since since he does have crutches, there might be enough to at least,
I don't know.
get him going.
Maybe he could pull something off. You could shave his head and make him go as Professor Xavier. Just got to cover the leg with a blanket, and you're golden.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Anyway, I got laundry to do.
All right. Well.
Speaking of dangerous vehicles.
Jeez, we are just having a ball here. Okay, go ahead, Deathlight. This is a happy place.
Got a lot done. Got the engine fully in and mounted. Had to pick some new brackets for the engine to sit. Had to cut the floor a little bit, but that's all done now. And I spent half a day trying to figure out why I couldn't get power to the engine plugs. But after talking to a friend, they run on 2 different circuits.
Oh, dang it.
So one circuit is just for the cab, the lights, and everything else, and then they have a separate circuit for the engine. And how do you complete it? Well, you need to have the grounds for the engine hooked up in order to make those plugs work.
Oh boy.
I didn't know that. I spent half a day trying to figure out why it wouldn't work.
Oh, that's fun.
Well, at least it sounds like you got it somewhat figured out.
Yeah, I got power to the plugs now, so I just hook everything up.
Check my volume levels. Everything is evening out on the OBS. What in the world is going? Okay, hold on. I have no idea why it's capping me out like that when my levels are showing differently in OBS. All right, CMC, let me know how that sounds, please. Okay. Yeah, that
next week, and we'll be doing the wiring. I'm pretty excited.
Okay, wait, what's going on here? All right, does anybody else have any other What's Up Brony going on?
Speaking of medical issues,
Oh no!
Of course, go ahead.
I don't want to say the name of this because I'm not 100%. Well, I in my mind I am 100% certain, but I'm not diagnosed with it yet. But
Diagnosed with
it's something that involves my what's been happening with my hand over the years, and now my other hand a couple of years back, and or maybe a year back. This to be more precise, maybe.
Okay.
And it's supposedly if I do have this, it's pretty damn rare, and I was it depressed me on Saturday night, even though I had a good Saturday.
Yeah, no, that definitely sounds like it would be depressing. Do I sound okay, by the way? Sorry.
You're a little too low, Circuit.
Okay.
Yeah, you're very low, and I have you at max volume.
All right. I'm working on. I'm going.
No,
to,
you're good, man.
I'm
You're
going to
good, man.
shoot
You're just
windows,
trying
I
to deal with
swear.
stuff.
I'm gonna shoot windows. Anyway, so I mean, is it something that is treatable, even though it's rare, or is it?
I'm not sure yet because I don't. It could be, but I don't see many treatments or I saw some results, but not too many. It's that rare supposedly. But yet again, I don't have a hit confirmed. But from what I've read, it seems to line up from what I've been experiencing with Righty here.
The I guess the best advice I can possibly give on this is to just wait for the actual results before you judge anything. Mostly because every time I read about
like
some
I said,
of
this could not be the case, but what I've read about this, it just checks all the boxes I've been of what I've been experiencing and seen what's been going on with Right Handy.
Right. Well, I'll still hope for the best for you because yeah, that is royally terrible. I hate to. Okay.
And it was just that and what I read, this was posted 2 year put online 2 years ago.
Okay. Just
You sound fine on our end.
All right. CMC, could you let me know how I sound if you had a moment? And I'm trying to keep my eye on the levels and everything. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Anyway, anybody else?
I do have something nice to report, though. My dog
Oh,
is back to her old self after her glaucoma surgery.
Nice.
It is nice. I'm glad something good's happening because that really
She's
sucks.
so energetic. She's so cute, even with one eye left.
Sorry, I'm just
No, I know
oh
that's
God, dang it! Oh, it's like, dude.
Sorry, I just realized how bad that sounded.
Oh, she's lovely with one eye left. Like, God, man, are you what the?
She's still her adorable self.
I'm
It's
glad.
like no matter what happens, her spirits will never be broken.
Things sound good. Thank you, seems. Just... Oh God, I needed that. Okay.
I just realized that when it went left.
That was just such a. Okay.
You need to work on your story.
No. That actually that was
Thank you,
perfect.
Sonic.
No, that was perfect. He did it. That was such a jarring random thing that it was a great icebreaker. It honestly worked. So I'll take it. All right, let me switch gears to a little bit of what's up running going on with me. I'm on the list now, unfortunately. So, quick story. As some of you may know, over the last week, apparently people finally got fed up with the rich space wannabe cowboy, and they're starting to abandon X quite heavily, and going on for bluer skies, pun intended. Of course, I've been on Blue Sky for a while now, but it's actually gotten to the point where people are literally starting to flood in, and they've started to create lists of artists and creators and things like that for different communities, including the Brony community. And I was just chatting up a bit about the list and everything, and Cal Payne, who is managing a lot of a good chunk of these lists, took notice. Just like, you know what, you ran a podcast, you run a podcast still. You're a Brony podcaster, and you're starting to do art. We're putting you on the list. And it's like no, don't do that.
You poor fool.
I'm almost at 200 followers now on Blue Sky. Just, they've been pouring in by the day. I've only been on this list since Saturday.
Second, this is why I stay in my quiet self and I don't overly interact.
No. It's all right if it happens. You know, it's just the nature of the internet, and I'm only on Blue Sky to do plushy stories for stupid giggles and to work on my art and other things like that. Which, I haven't posted. Yeah, there's that thing too.
Who's that?
That is the bane of my existence. But yeah, no, that's my cat Glitch.
I was assuming it was Glitch.
Yeah.
He is an adorable void kitty.
He is an adorable little boy, but yeah, I'm also posting my art and stuff there, and apparently it's enough for me to get noticed, so I've been listed on Blue Sky. But yeah, no, in any case, I'm just gonna have to take it in stride. If things end up badly, I could just do what I couldn't do on Twitter and block people. I don't care. But yeah, no. So I got listed. Apparently, I am at least a B tier Brony creator now, because I'm qualified to be listed, and I didn't even have to ask for it. I was put on that list. I didn't ask for it.
You are among the old guard. You are one of the.
I know a lot of old Brony guard that didn't amount to squat. Even still being of the old guard, being able to actually qualify as somebody of creation at this point is pretty enjoyable. There's something nice about that, because it means I'm actually still doing more and doing better. I'm doing more and better things. To me.
I don't know. I still think it's pretty funny when people are like, "Oh, I love that." Like, yeah, I worked on it. Like, what?
Okay, that's pretty funny too. That's actually.
I still enjoy that at cons. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah. In any case, just a little bit of a oh no kind of thing that happened to me there. Also, yeah, I've also started to cave into the Black Friday deals. I got the entire Blu-ray collection of the Angry Video Game Nerd coming to me right now from about from two different sources, because the initial source ran out of one DVD that I had to buy, that I literally had to dig around and buy. But I found it. I still have my
the bargain bin.
Nah, I have my internet sleuthing skills still. I can find things if I need to. As long as they're not being scalped to hell. The moment it's scalped,
I should have worded it like she maybe only have one eye, but she still has high spirits and still her usual self.
I think
That is better.
Yeah.
No, I think
I meant to say that to begin with. I just had a error moment there.
I think
the other one's so much funnier.
No, just the one Yeah. Anyway, getting back on track here, like we ever have one. We've actually gone a little long. Does anybody else have any other quick what's up, Brony, before we move on to the news and everything? Good. Let's go ahead and move on to the news and everything. Starting off with pony conventions or events, because it's a little bit of both now. First off, we have the Winter Rave coming up in 2.5 weeks. This is an online music fun time that's on the 14th and 15th of December. Has a bunch of musicians. In fact, they made announcements about who is going to be in the Rave of the House of Bells for their Winter Rave lineup here. Let's get it up right here. Nicholas Dominique, Mad Hatter, Brony, DJ Sound, Blue Rain, Awal, Drumstick, Codebreaker, Mare in the Rain. A lot of names that I'm not familiar with, but and also a good chunk of them explicit. So yeah, when they mean explicit though, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna have strippers or anything. It's probably just swearing.
Yeah, just for par for the course.
Yeah, so just to be aware of that.
It generally means like swearing, probably some darker themes.
Yeah. But still, a lot of awesome musicians here, a lot of fun things, and it goes on for several hours for both days. So, yeah, it's going to be an exciting and great time. Definitely worth a check out. I'm going to try to have it up while I'm doing things for that weekend. Along with that, Van Hoover, once again, is going to be the next one, starting up in the middle of January for the new year of pony conventions. And HarmonyCon a couple of weeks after that. Start planning now. Start getting your tickets now, and so you're ready, because you don't want to scramble. HarmonyCon, there's probably a good chance I'm not going this year still, but I am making it my next go-to after BabsCon ends next year, which I'm still working on my BabsCon plans. In fact, I think I might have had to escalate them, which is going to be scary as hell, but that's another case. That's a future What's Up Brony for me when that starts happening. Speaking of convention plans, well, I guess I could jump on this one a little bit earlier. Actually, let me before anybody says anything. Whoop, there we go. Okay, dumb joke. Boop, there it is.
Whoa.
All right, so the convention that shall be named but shall not be talked about at the same time, Mayor Fair. They have made their announcements. They had over 1,000 people who attended in 2024, which, yeah, that is not a number to sneeze at all. Whoops, again. I thought I turned that off too. Okay, sorry. Give me a second. You think I would have moved that icon by now? Wait, didn't I? I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay, I'm just going to question my life choices now for a little bit here. Okay, Merryfair. Over 1,000 attendees did a lot in charity donations, breaking records, and it looks like because of all that and more, I'm sure they have decided they're going to be doing another one in 2025. Breaking all the things behind the scenes, indeed. So, if you were still interested in Merryfair, it looks like Merryfair is still going to be there. Once again, it's, I'm not sure. It's definitely going to be a little bit, you know what? They say it perfectly here. This is a convention with a very old school 4chan fandom style. So they don't take anything seriously. And that includes some more things that people take very seriously. Mm-hmm. So do not go if you have a thin skin of any sort. But if you're pretty thick-skinned or you just don't give a hoot, you know, it might be a fun time. It actually has not been as bad as people have said. Granted, yeah, some con-goers have done some stupid things, but that has happened in every convention.
Mm-hmm.
But none of it has been because of the convention staff or anybody that actually runs it. So, take what you will with a grain of salt on that one. But there is a third Merryfair to come next year. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on really quickly. If you like the Doctor Who's, another audio drama has been started to post up, The Noontide. I thought I'd throw it out there because admittedly, initially, I didn't think we'd have that much in the way of news. How wrong I was. But I am
actually from the original group that started the Doctor Who's.
Yep, this is from Ponies with Pockets Productions.
Yeah, really old group. They were the ones that did like the animated ones for a little bit.
Yep, and the good news is that this one is a little bit lighter on things, so you don't have to dedicate an entire hour plus to enjoy it. Good old 17 minutes to go through it. At least the first chapter that they have. If there's more, I don't know. But yeah, so it's there if you want to enjoy it. Next, let's go ahead and jump a little bit into comics, kind of. Brenda Hickey, who was involved with the MLP comics with IDW, has decided to branch out and make their own comic series, Don't Call Me Sidekick, that is going to be a very indie production. Because, yeah, you can see it is not tied with any specific comic line. It's very online. Crowdfunding is currently going on over here. So we are going to shout them out because, they did a really good job with the IDW series. It's an interesting thing. They also did a Gretsuko, apparently, which is more hilarious because I got a bunch of Agretsuko comics because my comic store did something weird with that. It wasn't exactly my intention, but I have them regardless now.
Didn't even know they had Gretzko comics.
Yeah, you're not missing much. It's okay. Anyway, yeah, if you are at all interested in, especially in funding somebody who's trying to start off their own comic series without having to worry about the big companies like IDW, Boom, Dynamite, DC,
Marvel,
yeah, Image, however have you. It's there. The funding goals aren't that hard to reach if you really want to. They're not bad. So, check it out. Especially if you got the money, the time, you want to help them out. Next, let's talk about our new source of horse. Ha! Nice.
Wow.
It's not Queen of the Wild. Queen of the Wild was the previous one. The Ints Thanksgiving Wild Harvest episode has come out on this one. This one deals with a giant pumpkin pie, or giant pumpkin, and pumpkin pie spice hot chocolate.
Latte.
Oh no.
It's chocolate. They say hot chocolate, but they are basically making this coffee without saying coffee. They even went to, I mean, does anybody do a iced hot chocolate?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, I mean, Well, okay, then just take the wind out of my sails, then why don't you? Just go ahead. Yeah, no. Anyway, check it out. It is still pretty fun. 5 minutes of silliness. And yes, it has Coco. Yes, she breaks the fourth wall almost at the beginning. But yes, it is still fun and silly and enjoyable. So, it's a good 5-minute break. Now, for those of you who want, but I want the pony that Hasbro came out with.
I want the pony that could.
Unfortunately, that curled a monkey's paw, because now we have retro My Little Pony beauty products. Thank you.
Oh no.
So yes, the full of magic body and face glitter, gel glitter. Got a handheld mirror. You got styling brushes, body lotion, and lip oil. Yeah, I paused that body lotion for a moment. I'm just letting people let their brains crank for a moment there.
You monster.
I know. Chaos Kai, wouldn't it be cold chocolate? Yes.
There's
Anyway.
nothing hot about it at that point.
But yes, if you're into beauty products and 1980s early pony, and probably is paying $5 more per every item, the option and opportunity is there. And it's popping up in random stores, so I couldn't tell you where to find them, other than to just look.
I am into beauty products, but I'm not into paying a premium for them.
Okay, for those of you, like, okay, we get it. Just give us the newer pony stuff. It was ready for a lot. Okay. Nobody is. Starting off with so much background information is starting to come out about My Little Pony Generation 5 now that this series is effectively done. Starting off with the bean mouth option was actually not the original thought. They were considering normal angled mouths as well as something kind of in between for ponies initially, as you can see right here. So
you can see it a little bit more with Hitch.
Yeah, it's a little bit easier with Hitch, but yeah, everybody, you can actually see that the initial bean mouth thing apparently was actually being weighed against other options for a time. So there's something interesting. And not only that, it wasn't just the bean mouth. They were looking at different concepts and everything for season 3 of for Mortalia Tale season 3, just a lot. So they of course had the different designs for season 1, and they were actually debating changing them out for the next seasons.
Yeah, did you go with a different art direction?
Yep, slightly different.
Yeah,
art
that would
direction.
have been more money.
It may have been more money. It definitely would have been more time. Especially, they had to remake the puppets.
Ooh.
I mean,
like
was there
option
any difference between that and doing 3D and then 2D, then 3D again?
Well, considering there was 2 different studios doing 2D and 3D, yes, there's a massive difference.
Yep.
Oh.
Honestly,
That's
I
debate for me. Like, I like option B, but I also like option C for those two.
honestly,
I'm loving option C and A.
all of the options actually had some really interesting choices, and I could see some good elements out of all of them. I mean, Izzy's design in option B, I really liked how it had a little bit more flourish and just wavy curl-ish thing.
Yeah, that's mostly why I liked it, because I was looking at the hairstyles for option B, like, ooh, I really like those. And then with option C, they give them like a little bit more detailing on the actual body.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the hair from option B, a little bit of some of the body from option C, and you know what? We'll go with the eyes from option A. I kind of like the eyes on option A.
Yeah, the eyes
in
in option
A
A I
good.
like a bit more.
Yeah. Get a little bit of both.
Like,
And option C, the body types.
with the option A, the reason why I didn't like it immediately was because if you looked at the hair, It definitely looked like an option. It looks like the hair was just glued on for a couple of the horses.
No, it does kind of feel like that. Honestly,
I like hair
it's
better
the
than
hooves.
option
The
A.
hooves are the tough one. The hooves are the tough one
Yeah.
because option B has some really good hooves, but option C does too. But Sunny also has the weird finger thing going on, and so does Pip and Zip.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it could
it
get
wouldn't
like
be
a half and
from
half.
Option B with a little bit more detailing that they had from option C.
Yeah,
that'd be golden.
Yeah, I do like the hoof designs in option B more than the other two, though.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. I would take the faces of option B and put them on like the bodies of option C, because I could see that working a little bit better, but I see the hoof thing as well.
Chat room, what do you think? What options do you think should have been the better ones? Or do you think we should have just said screw it, let's keep with the original option? I mean, is anybody actually saying that we should have stayed with what we already had?
Well, if we ended
No.
up finishing this season, maybe keeping with that first option might have been compromisable.
Okay, you know what? Here's one thing I think we can all agree on above all else. The hitch chin.
Yes, the chin.
all
Here
of them.
comes the Crimson Chin.
Here comes the daddy's chin. The Dragon Daddy. No, seriously, his chin looked a lot better in all of the different options outside of the season one. Just they needed to do something a little bit better with that mouth. They just
Again,
honestly,
A is
like, the
probably the
only-
best out of all of them. Just
no, I call bull on that. B, if anything, B is the best out of all of them. If you really want to put it.
I'll mix
Yeah.
between B and A for the chin.
You know what? Yeah, B and A would probably work better. It would just be like the hooves on a B on A, and then
Anyway,
God damn, they made all the horses into giraffes though. Like, it shows especially on Hitch.
yeah.
And
okay, yeah, I can. Oh crap! Now I can't unsee it.
You're welcome.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Anyway, it's up to you to decide what you like
option
better.
B, he looks more of a giraffe than the others.
Yeah. Now, okay, we're gonna move on now that we can't unsee it. Now, along with that, of course, a lot of concept art was dumped, including Celestia, Luna, and Opaline as kids.
Uh-oh, that's dangerous.
Very much
That
so.
is very dangerous.
Yep.
Sun meet fire.
And also concept art of Allura and Allora's brother. So we
Okay,
actually
what
know.
do I have a feeling you will have both of them now.
No, I'm gonna stick with the Allura. I mean, oh my god! No.
What happened?
I know, it's great.
Oh
I
my
love it.
god.
No! No! You can't do this! No! No!
Dan,
No! No! No!
Oh, jeez.
God! No!
I see the kitten.
Ah! No! 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 That literally throws out every single bit of lore. I have nothing on this. I have literally come up with excuses, ideas, thoughts, and every single preconceived idea for everything that happened between 4 and 5. But they literally threw the one thing that they cemented out the window. I am so pissed.
The kitty
We need to go deeper,
The
Leo.
cutie mark. The cats should not have a cutie mark. You are literally denied.
Gabby is extremely upset.
You
I
denied.
want to know where the serious
You-
location is.
You denied the happiest griffin in the world a cutie mark just to give it to a no-name cat that we will never see.
Poor Gabby.
Gabby
Oh,
was
yeah,
denied, and for this, I am no.
At least she had a cherry.
What?
Never mind. Moving on.
DM, you really need to be careful with that, bud. Also, look at the little kitten.
You get to see him as a little kitten there.
we don't care about the cat.
Cutie marks for all. No, we are not going down that path. No, actually no. This pisses me off even more. Do you know what? Do you know why this pisses? Hold on. No,
No.
this pisses me off even more because now the brother has a cutie mark. Why doesn't Allura?
Laura
Yeah,
ain't
they're not
talented
getting up
enough.
yet.
Or worse, here's the worst thing.
Or their brother or sister.
No, here's the
from
worst thing.
another
You can see
mother.
the hint of the cutie mark here.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they have the same
Oh.
father.
So she
No,
might.
it could be the same cutie mark, but different.
Wait, do you think it might not be exactly a cutie mark, but like an insignia of the cats?
But
It
it could
could-
be just a tribal mark or something.
That too,
No,
but
I'm
remember,
thinking it's
To
right.
emulate cutie mark.
Kind of like
But-
Zakura's little thing. Since technically, I don't think did Zakura technically have a cutie
Yep.
mark. I don't know. That
Yeah,
one-
Yeah,
technically
kind of
she
like
did.
stencil tattoo.
But something I want to point out. They could have similar cutie marks similar to the CMC.
No, don't do
No.
that. We actually had
Damn
something.
it,
Why
Toa.
are you stepping on any theory I can come up with? Toa, shut up. I will destroy Matanui and everything in regards to Bionicle if you keep this up. And don't think
You
I
destroy
won't.
everything you love if you continue
Don't think I
on this
won't.
path.
I destroyed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for people. I would not. I will crush you in an instant. I broke Gem in the holograms for people.
I want to destroy Bionicles right in front of me because they know I liked it.
I mean, not physically. I mean, mentally.
Hasbro
I
beat
will
you to it
destroy
so
any
good.
lore you have set up.
Gem and the holograms, Hasbro beat you to it.
No, I mean, Hasbro breaks everything anyway. But I mean, I'll break the old stuff too. I will make it hurt to watch. Anyway, we're gonna move on here.
It already hurts watching.
So, another animatic. Here's another hurts. Another animatic was released, Full Sitter. So let's go ahead and watch it now. Oh,
Yay!
so apparently,
Video unavailable.
apparently Hasbro is actually saying no on these particular leaks.
Which I get it.
I kind of do, kind of don't. I mean, I get it's their property, but it's never going to officially release, so why stop people's fun on this? Where
Yeah.
Because they want to hide how much they screwed up.
maybe, but here's a really dumb thing. I actually looked in the comments here, hoping that somebody had a link to it, anyway. But no, not quite. Somebody actually took it and did a fake dubbing of the whole thing. So you get like G4 voices on this G5 animatic, and it doesn't quite match what's going on. Just weird random shenanigans and everything, but it's still here. It's still here anyway, so you can still enjoy it for what it's worth, kind of. It just don't expect the full thing, but it's there. Anyway, yeah, look here, and the last thing, I don't know if this is official yet, but apparently there was a possibility that the show Bible for G5 also leaked,
What?
which has some of the information about how they initially planned the story. And I'm going to say that. I'm going to say initially planned. Because if you've ever read the G4 Bible, show Bible,
You're going very off script.
they went off script on a lot of different things. Things that they had planned or that they were thinking of doing did not end up quite the way they went. Which is why, it's a grain of salt if it does exist, if it is real. Which we'll get to in a moment. Because
It's one of those things that what is shown on the show is canon, and regardless on anything else, unless
well, here's why I say it's kind of one of those things that it's kind of a weird bit of a toss-up, but it might still glean some information about events. Because the comics, the Storm of Zephyr Heights 3 released, and at the end, it got sad. I'm not going to say how. I'm not going to say why. I am going to recommend checking it out, especially if you're trying to figure out the lore between G4 and G5, or at least trying to figure out what kind of lore it is. I think my theory about this being an alternate timeline altogether is holding more solid. But that's another case. It
also
but
we
they
don't have
but some
we
of
don't
the
have
things some of the things that were mentioned at the end of Zephyr Heights actually are kind of tie in pretty closely to some of the things that were stated in the G5 show Bible. So if it does look like some things might actually be real, which it brings a lot more questions, and it kind of makes Opaline a lot more of a massive threat than she ended up being at the NG5. Basically, she sucked a lot.
Also, we can't see.
She was on
the
top of her
stats
game,
on the
then she had.
screen.
I can't see
She
what?
was on the top of her game, and then she
Chat.
hit rock bottom.
Zap?
Chat. CHAT.
It's because I have the wrong thing up. Whoops. Anyway.
Okay then.
Yeah. By the way, everybody ignore those little bookmarks I have up there. Half of those sites don't even exist anymore. Anyway.
Just old sites.
Oh, I am today.
I'm actually not kidding. Half of them do not exist anymore. I've just been too lazy
Nope.
to go through
Anime
them.
ratio gone. BerryTube gone.
BerryTube
still
is still there.
I'm
Go
just
watch.
joking.
Don't give me that. BerryTube is one of the last.
Smacky.
Anyway, Zephyr Heights. I do recommend checking it out again if you really want to get a good tie-in between 4 and 5, and also it kind of get a little bit of hope about what G5 could have been. But for those of you who want to know what else it could be, it looks like we're not quite done. IDW was correct; they are not quite done. So actually, I picked up the wrong one here. My Little Pony Sky Secret has been announced for a February 2025 release. This is a comic to deal with Violet and Sky from other G5 comics. And also we did see Violet in some of the Tell Your Tale episodes. But yep, this is dealing with their friendship together and a little bit more about the secret of Sky and other fun things. But yes, it is essentially, it's a one-shot, but it is another G5 comic. Which we honestly thought that the Zephyr Heights one would have been the last one. But we're not done yet, apparently.
But wait, there's more.
Oh yes, we got alternative comic covers too. So you can get one with a nice little painting going on, or you can get this. Admittedly, this one's a little on the ootsy cutesy side, but I kind of like this one with them getting a paint portrait done.
They're both cute. It's great.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's diabetes right there just for you.
Mhm.
Diabetes.
So adorable.
Diabetes.
Diabetes. Anyway, yeah, definitely a comic series to go and check out. And finally, to wrap it all up, the top Brony music for October is now out, just in time for near the end of November. A lot of great music. Once again, as I say every time this comes out, a lot of great music from a lot of different Brony music creators. Some of them may be names you haven't heard of before. Some of them might be familiar faces. Quite a few of them have Flawless Sparkle Moon because she was the hotness that overtook the Brony community for a couple months and is still kind of on and around. I think though she's gonna not get
Old and
replaced.
busted. Do
She's not-
hotness.
She's not going to get replaced, but I think we're going to see a lot more of some of the G3 characters because of the next comic that Sonic Tamers has come out with. Next video that Sonic Tamers has come out with.
Oh no.
Yeah. But that's a whole nother thing in the future if we ever get to that. Check it out. And that is it for the news. And of course, since we are in the holidays, once again, we are going to showcase a couple of places to get Pony and Brony merch for your holiday fun, whether for friends, family, or for yourself. Because there's nothing that says you can't get a Christmas gift for yourself. First, we're gonna shout out a surprising callback from good old Pony history. That still kind of exists somehow, but it still has a few things that might be worth checking out. Pack Breakers, which is a basically the storefront subsidiary of Enterplay.
Huh.
These were the people that had a booth at BronyCon all those years ago, over and over and over. And they were the ones that handled the Brony, the My Little Pony playing cards and trading cards. Now, of course, if you scroll through here at the moment, you're going to see a lot of out of prints. A lot of stuff is gone. Very much a lot of stuff. However, they still have some really interesting and amazing things that you may not be aware is still there. They still have dog tag sets that are still available, both the Series 1 and their deluxes. Card binders with different card collections in some of them.
Ooh, a playmat.
And playmats. The Equestrian Mailmare playmats. They have the Compass playmat. They still have some of the playing cards. Some of the theme decks. They have an awesome Trixie and Starlight 3D Magic Show lenticular poster. I actually have this one up on my wall. It's really awesome. And yeah, like I said, a lot of out of prints, and unfortunately they have them all scattered in there, so you do have to dig a bit. But you got more themed cards. And here's
More
another posters. You got the Muffin Mare poster. You got Nightmare Star poster. Sea Pony movie poster. The Camelot Knights playmat set. The Queen Chrissy poster for $6. They got T-Rex. They got a lot of fun and crazy posters in here.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them are on sale. They're pretty cheap. You can even still get foil stickers still. But yeah, no, like I said, a lot of stuff out of print, but they still have a few things in here. Might be worth them digging in, getting something in there, especially with
Coloratura poster.
Yeah, Coloratura poster. There's a lot of cool
number of those boxes that I'm pretty sure I have just in a big tote of things from early in the fandom.
Yeah, no, I got bunches of boxes of this stuff too that I really, really, really need to go through.
I think I've got the Nightmare Moon box, and I don't even have it open.
Oh yeah, I'm in a kind of a similar boat. I have a bunch of a few of the boxes of the starter packs, like just the straight up not starter packs, the booster packs. Like I have a couple of boxes worth of those that I bought years ago that I've never opened. Some that I have, but a lot that I just haven't had a chance to go through yet.
I'm just thinking, seeing through all of that, I wish I was so into the enamel pins so much sooner, because I would have loved a few of those pins.
Oh yeah, I really wish they still made the CCG. I understand why they don't anymore, but damn, it was pretty dope.
Yeah, now the CCG is being handled more by the community as a whole, which they're still doing some amazing things with it, but yeah, it is a lot. It takes a little bit more commitment to get involved with it because of that.
Yeah.
By the way, I did a quick look up to see if they had any of the 3D Coloratura posters on eBay. Doesn't look like it, so if you want to get a hold of one, you might be in for a dig on that.
I had a feeling.
So did I.
Yeah.
But I know something that you can get right now that would be just as awesome, if not even more. Shout out to Geeky Pins and Things, who is a Brony community creator of pins and things. Starting off.
God.
Yep, they got the main 6 Rainbow Power enamel pin. They barely released this. I was part of the Kickstarter and just got a hold of this one personally.
Yeah, I'm looking at that, and it's not as big as the plate that I know I've seen around, but that is, dang.
And only normally $40. Goddamn.
Yeah, no, it's on a lot of things are on sale on their site right now because they are planning on shutting down the site in December 15th. Because because they're going to be switching up some things around. So a lot of things are on sale. but which also means you can get some really cool stuff. Gamer pony totes, keychains, princess stickers. I got some acrylic stands.
Line bags.
Yeah, some of they also got the bomber jacket that I was part of the Kickstarter.
Wow.
But yeah, the one thing that I'm actually looking at, because this is an important thing here if you're really interested. They also have pony inspired cardigans.
Oh, nice.
Now the reason I'm bringing this up is this is actually a pre-order they're doing right now that ends this week.
Oh, damn.
On Sunday, I believe.
So
if you have
down for that, but I'm fine with my Magic the Gathering jacket.
Well, it's a cardigan, not a jacket. But I see your point. I'm just letting people know that this is an option, especially if you want to get it now. But yeah, a lot of cool pony stuff that you can get right here now. Oh, geez, I didn't even see this one before.
Are these
Quick
areas
send
that you're
in,
talking about?
Huh?
Circuit, are these things getting linked in the show notes?
Both the pack breakers and the geeky pins and things will be linked in the show notes. I haven't put them in yet. Because I was admittedly trying to think of who I should throw in for these.
Did you post the ones from last week in the previous show notes?
Yes, yes, I did. Yes, no, there were, and I have. There was, and I have.
How out of it was I last week?
Pretty out.
You and me both, buddy.
But yeah, some holographic stickers, keychain. They got a lot of cool stuff. I really love their stuff. It looks like they're going to be switching out their merch as well, so this might be a last chance for some of this. I believe I have this particular reusable blank sticker book. I filled the sucker up too, so I need to get a new one at some point. But yeah, no, they got amazing stuff. I love their merchandise, and it's really, really cool. And I am going to probably get one of these cardigans. I just have to wait for my next paycheck. I literally have to wait till next paycheck, so I'm getting in under the wire. But I am going to get a cardigan.
Hell yeah.
I got the bomber jacket. I paid into the bomber jacket. I thought it was cool too. But yeah, do check it out, especially now. They are doing a big sale on their stuff until the 15th of December, so you have a few weeks if you are watching this either live or on recording almost immediately. If you're watching this after the 15th, though, keep an eye on their site. They will bring it back up eventually. Hopefully they'll have some really cool pony stuff still. But yeah,
keep an eye on their socials, because it did say brand changing, so the URL for their store may change.
Rebrand to new and better merch, yeah. So they're getting some more interesting stuff out. They may be doing away with the pins and keychains, which honestly I'm not too surprised. It's almost like everybody and their grandmother had keychains at one point. Can only have so many.
Yeah.
But how many of them could say that they're emo?
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, these will all be in the show notes, available for you to take a look at. And with that, let's get on to the content creation. Now
I'm sorry, my little $1 poker chip is so much cooler as a keychain.
Okay, that is fair enough. Let's get into the
$300 pickup.
But we are going to get into content creation here. First off, quick apology. We are not going to be able to get to the big story that we got 6 pages left to go because we ran long. But we did also get a lot of interesting stuff in here, so that's why I need to jump into this here and now. Let's start off with with the challenge for this week. The challenge of the week was my tummy hurts and I'm not being brave about it. But we also had a fun protest initiative challenge that kind of fit into that, didn't we?
Yes, we did. I forgot what it was. Wind. Wait. No. What was it? Shit. Was it pie?
It could be related to pie. But it was a full idea. A meal of sorts.
Oh, that's right. A full meal.
A full meal.
I should really write down whatever I make the protest of the week, so that way I
I
remember it.
try to write it down into the announcements channel, but I was so out of it last week.
Yeah,
No one else took charge.
I didn't realize it wasn't there until literally the night before, yesterday, when I was getting the show notes written. I'm like, okay, what was the challenge again? It's not here. And I had to look up the previous notes. So yeah, because of that, I didn't even think about what I should draw. So I basically had to scrounge this together in over 2 hours, while my work was also being weirdly busy. Honestly, there's a lot I can unpack about all of this. Mostly just the drawing altogether. I really need to work on
my mage.
Yeah.
The euro prices may be that much higher because of shipping costs.
Yeah.
What now?
Apparently, on one of the sites you were looking at, the euro prices are much higher, not just the normal conversion higher.
Yeah, again, it is definitely, shipping across the ocean, because, little backyard baseball here.
Are you talking about last week?
No, this week.
No.
This week?
Yes,
No,
week.
Just My Mage is in the chat right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Just My Mage.
I'm looking at the YouTube chat.
Let's see. I'll go, that means 6 absolute unit. For some reason, the euro price at Etsy are higher than USD. Like, wait, I can only think it must be a shipping cost reason. That's the only thing I could think of.
Where's the store located? And that could factor.
Hey, it's Jerhooves. Oh, it has been a long time. I'm so glad to see you again.
Jer? Oh, it's been years, man. How you been?
You're just in time to see Circuit do the all-you-can-eat sushi challenge.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Apparently it was. So, yes. The challenge of my tummy hurts and I'm not being brave about it, and a full meal combines together to Circuit laying on the couch because all-you-can-eat sushi is not a challenge.
Funnily enough, one of the few things I can still eat.
One of the few things I can't eat now.
But yeah, this one I did not have a whole lot of time to draw, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, I think it helped me just get things down and over with and not fight myself too much on things. The hooves are still a major problem of mine, but mostly just because I was trying to get it so it looks like he was holding his stomach. I think it kind of comes off like that, but I think I should have added in a few more lines, maybe just to make it the dimensions across.
Yeah.
What
you could have done is had like an extra line across his stomach to kind of show that his stomach's inflated a little bit more, and then that would also give you kind of a reach over for the arm.
Yeah, that might have probably been a good idea too. I was hoping that just making it like a lot bigger than usual would have done it too. Realize it doesn't quite look like it's a lot bigger. Just I think I accidentally overdid the thighs again, just because I made the stomach bigger, and then I immediately made the thighs to match, which is not how you're supposed to do that.
Look, I get it. You like thick ponies, but
he likes thick pots, and he cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny.
Well, and all in all, it isn't too bad, and it does look like I really am coming into my own kind of style now. So that is, So thoughts from the artist?
Cole, he means you.
Well, what? Hang on, what?
I know. I gave him my thoughts, but he doesn't count it, I guess.
Okay. Okay, definitely you actually do have some art critiquing too, and I did take your words for. Okay, thoughts from the other artists. Thank you so much for the line thoughts, Deathlight, around the stomach.
It's cute. As far as like hooves in this position, I'm not even sure how to articulate advice on that, aside from, think of hooves as soda cans. Don't squish the can. Does that make sense? I don't think
No,
it
that
makes
makes
sense.
sense.
Honestly, it kind of
That makes
does.
sense.
I kind of like
Easy.
that thought on that.
Yeah, like cans or cylinders, you don't crush them, you just curve them.
With
Yeah.
hooves at the bottom. I mean heart shapes at the bottom.
You can make heart shapes out of soda cans.
Well, with
Yeah,
how
you
this is done, you wouldn't see the heart shapes because they're supposed to
On
be
the-
flat on the
well,
belly, but I
yeah.
don't think they would actually land like that. I think they would actually land
Where's your
across
sense of
his-
imagination?
He
Use tin snips.
doesn't exactly. He doesn't. He wants to hold
Let's
his.
not use tin snips on hooves.
No, the idea is that he doesn't want to squeeze. He wants to cross him because he doesn't want to squeeze the stomach, but he still wants to hold the stomach because it hurts. His stomach
Well,
hurts, and
even
he's
with-
not. And he's not being brave about it.
Yeah,
Actually,
with the
thinking about-
holding.
Thinking about like pony hooves and stuff and how like hooves are actually broken down from my vague memory of the last time I've looked at a pony anatomy, don't take my advice. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. But with my vague recollection, I believe that around the hoof, the way that they normally curve that bit, it's actually a lot shorter. So maybe soda cans is not the answer. Maybe instead think of like a can of condensed milk.
I generally think of it like if you ball up your hand into a fist, that first flat of phalanges is the bottom of the hoof,
Yeah, that works.
such that in this pose they wouldn't actually go flat to the stomach. They would be more pointed at each other.
Yeah, no, I see. I kind of see what you mean. Yeah. All right.
But yeah, overall it is
It's pretty
very
cool.
nice,
Yeah, you did good.
and it gets across the I am not liking this.
Dude, that's me after a single sausage.
I think of coconut halves.
Vaguely
I-
thinks about coconut halves.
You know, all of these work. I just gotta grip them by the husk. Okay.
Band.
All right. Anyway, throwing out the other things that we did get. Toakoi did eventually get his in from last
That's
week.
cute. That's cute.
Okay. This was supposed to be like what was it? It's not the Wendy's, so I think somebody told you Jesus was real, but I guess,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you want to explain
Wait,
this
wait,
a little
wait.
bit?
You trust yourself as the angel on your shoulder?
You know what? Considering how much I talk to myself about things, that doesn't stretch as far. That doesn't stretch as far as you would think, which is still disturbing.
Now,
It was
Circuit.
just one of those. All right, I'm doing the angel and devil on the shoulder, and what would be a demon that Second would see, and I just did myself.
Okay, so we got that. Yes.
You see, I think that I would make a better demon on his shoulder because I would just tell him to keep buying model trains.
Yeah, see, I'm one of those people where it's like, you can do it yourself. You don't need to get any contractors. Just ignore the state laws.
Oh!
There you go. The entire rest of the Brony show call is your devil on the shoulder.
Pretty
We're just
much.
going to peer pressure you. I will specifically peer pressure you into buying things that you don't need.
Oh, I've already got that problem as it is.
Well,
I just
let's.
peer pressure him to conversations.
All right, let's go ahead and move on a little bit here. We want to have enough time to make our Thanksgiving table, but I think we do have an idea for Toakoi. How about we just go ahead and make him a dragon instead?
Yeah, and actually, this was not based on me, but Ponies Online did a little thing of going to Ponytown, create a character, and I apparently won. I didn't know
Nice.
I won.
Yeah, apparently you won, and
Oh,
honestly,
fun.
yeah, this looks better than your knockoff cosplay of Adult Swim. So, let's make you this guy. All in favor, say aye. All opposed, ignore Toa. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm not.
Are you saying that you want to make Toa into instead of being our nice robot friend who might be stealing our information, you want to take him and instead turn him into a hot, hunkular dragon with a hoodie?
Who just loves to rock on music?
You know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I give him a longer lifespan.
You know what? I'm gonna.
He'll just be in the back corner there, just always being cool.
I'm gonna blame the holiday. I'll blame the holiday margarita on that thought. Let's go ahead and move on instead. How about on this little entry that we got from Rainstorm?
Oh, that's really cute. Holy crap. Look at
Yeah,
that.
this is apparently a gift to both Second and CMC.
Yep,
Nice.
it's definitely a great gift because this one didn't have meat exploding all over me.
Ray.
Progress.
Yeah, this is an awesome little image right here. I absolutely love it. But yeah, it's considered an early Christmas gift for me and CMC, which I am all okay with. That is awesome.
Brainy's
stuff.
hair is so flowing, it's hiding me mostly.
Yep.
Great. It's so fluffy.
Rainy also did have another image done by the same artist. This one
Sky.
with Sky Ray this time. Also a bit of a Christmas gift.
Oh my god, that is so freaking cute.
And it's unsatisfactory.
Yep, just the hover packs.
Damn, does Rainy have a place where they post art? Cause like
No,
I would.
They used to. They just throw it in the content creation. If
Yeah,
they
this
actually
is
do it anywhere
commissions from Fluffy Ghost.
Else.
Yep.
Oh, that
Nice.
is really cute. Fluffy
Yeah.
Ghost. Okay,
You see their little sticker in the corners. So.
I see. Does
I
anyone
think I
have Fluffy
found
Ghost socials? Because I would glad to. I
know
would be
I
glad to follow.
went digging and I
That's
found a
adorable.
DeviantArt the other day. I will get it for you.
That'd
Thank
be
you.
awesome. But you know what else you should do while you're getting those socials? You need to contribute. You should contribute to the PTA.
The
No.
Public Transit
No,
Authority.
teacher.
No, just to your local teaching staff. I mean, look at Cheerly. She obviously needs that pay.
Yeah.
She works hard for that money.
Yeah.
I will keep my words to myself. I was about to say something very bad.
Okay. Admittedly, I probably should have bedroom-dized the eyelids there a little bit more, but this was for the Equestria Daily Challenge of a day at the school for Cheerly. So I figured, what would be funnier than just having her in that cheerleading outfit during a PTA meeting about her raise?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead and think all the jokes you want. We all know you are.
Say them. Just don't say them.
Yeah. But yep, this one admittedly slightly saucier than I usually draw stuff, but it was also a good challenge for trying to get a cheerleader outfit on, and actually I started really coming into my own with the hooves and with the hooves and all of this and everything. Looked a lot better than than Circuits, I'll tell you that. All right. And really quick, Kasakai also threw his inspirations for the Toa redesign.
I got Blue Ranger power.
So he's got the dumbest ranger. He's got a plastic thing.
Hey, Billy was no dumb ranger.
I know. I don't want to give Toa.
You
any
can't win
credit.
on this second. Insulting me insults the item as well.
And of course, we also have Henshin.
Oh,
Kamen Rider,
wow.
Ride.
See, the only one that I know out of all this is the plastic toy. I don't know what the other two are.
Seriously, you don't know the Blue Ranger?
I've never watched it.
Yeah,
I
fair
actually don't either, so I'm just assuming that Toa is super famous.
No, he is not very super famous. Super famous. Anyway, I gotta admit, it is kind of funny that Kasakai is literally going all out with Toa's design, which makes me wonder, is Toa actually Kasakai? Ooh, we got our new shipping pair.
Oh,
No.
I'm putting that out there in the universe. You're on your own now. Let's go ahead and move on.
Chaos Sakai, would you like to be friends?
I will say, Toa is really fun to draw. Or at least, like, I have fun drawing Toa Pony anytime I do. Like,
Fair enough.
is real. Circuit, you should try drawing Toa Pony.
I have
Do it.
done Toa Pony.
Do
I
it
ha-
more.
Draw pony to a bat pony.
Anyway,
I don't
we
like
find
my characters.
and the last little bit of insane silliness. Oh, I had to get a new Discord. Can't find the one for the Brony. Oh, it's because the Brony Show Discord is hidden. You know what? We'll be nice. We'll be nice. Give me a quick second here.
Can we just whisper it to him, or?
Yeah, Jet.
Nah, I'm crazy. Let's do this.
He will gladly get you.
Let's do this. Let's have fun. Let's see who who jumps in on this one. And finally. Okay.
What is
okay.
that?
Toa apparently made this as we were going.
Yep. Sucking had a lot of food, and then I'm like, "Do you want cake?" And he's giving me side eye.
I'm giving you
Like,
side eye
not
because
anymore.
that cake. There's something questionable about that cake.
Is it made out of Legos?
It actually might be. Okay. You know, I'm sorry. I do have
The
to point
shading
this
is
out.
off. It feels like an inner tube within an inner tube within an inner tube.
That's pretty. It's not the shading. It's the line work because the
Yeah.
The line work.
Are you telling me you've never had a cake that was made out of cans before?
No, but I had to clean up trash out with like that at one point. Oh, he's feeding me trash.
Not intentional, but let's go with that.
Okay.
Sir,
How about
you
those
make
balloon cakes?
so you may call it trash. However, a raccoon would call it a decent meal.
There you go.
Yeah, fair enough.
There you go. There's the links to the Blue Sky and the DV arts.
And here's the fun part. We're not quite done. There is still one more entry that I just got today that didn't have a time to post up yet. Just because I kind of wanted to give this person a special shout out as well. I only found out about this guy 2 days ago because during a meetup of a couple of local bronies while we were just talking about random stuff over at a restaurant. And I want to give a shout out to Gold HD 2002, who literally drew this just because I decided to follow them on X or Twitter, on Twix. Or find them
Hello,
on-
tired friend.
Yeah.
I'd say go ahead and dead name that site.
It is Twitter. You cannot.
I don't know. I want to call it a bunch of things, but we're gonna just for the moment. It is Twitter.
See, for me, I'm just like one of those people. If you call it X, I'm like, what? X-rated?
Okay,
But-
look, here's my thing. I'm calling it Twitter because if somebody at some point actually takes it back from Elon, they're gonna turn it back to Twitter.
Oh, immediately.
Most definitely.
There's not even a question about that. They're immediately going to do that. But yes, this is Gold HD 2002. Kodas, I definitely recommend you checking him out.
I'll check him out.
But yeah, really fun guy. Apparently they're also Utah local as well, which is really surprising.
Huh.
So yeah, a friend of mine found out about Equinox here. I decided to go ahead and decide to rampage in for fun. And the funny thing is, they actually looked through my postings, found out what my OC looks like, and drew this. So, you know, they did the work. I got to give them credit for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Also, they like rope. Good for them.
Rope is
No, I
good.
think they got caught in a booby trap.
Rope is fun.
Rope is very
Yeah.
useful.
But
There's
yeah,
so many things you can use rope for.
But yeah,
This is
they're
true.
they're fun looking. They're fun looking artists. They don't have a lot of followers. I do want to give them a big shout out because this is the kind of stuff I do like, and I want to give them a little bit more attention and credit. You know.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Also, he's just hanging around.
Yeah, he's just hanging around, having a good time. How could you not get? How could you
Look at
not
all
love
the
that?
blood rush to his head.
Yeah. But yeah, remember that's Gold HD 2002. You are not seeing that in the thing there. Let's see. There we go. There you go. You can see it right there. Oh, yeah, please be sure go ahead and check him out. And with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap it all up here. Not quite all the way up because my brain just is like, wait, no, you forgot the most important part. I'm just like, no, you know what's going to happen. It's like, do it. Do it. So we got the picker wheel once again, everybody. So once again, we got to come up with our theme for this week for arting. It may be Thanksgiving this week. Some people may have the day off of work or 2 days off of work. But well, we got to give people a chance to be creative. So really quickly, if you don't know the rules of this, everybody gets one entry. Everybody. It doesn't matter if you're part of the podcast, if you're just watching, if you're a lurker. Everybody gets one. Put in one entry. Thank you, Jer Hooves. We will put them all in here.
Did you see mine, Circuit?
Yeah. Did I see yours?
It's
Out
just
of order?
above- Yeah, it's above out of order.
Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. I'm crow, man.
That is a long thing.
Okay, I'm gonna start making a limit to lines. Are you really okay?
I think he was saying about you copy and pasting the whole thing.
I do not know. Vaguely.
Damn it! I thought I had something. I thought I
That
had
feels
something.
like so specific, whereas I generally go for have a concept for people to play off of.
Well, considering the fact that I literally came up with Cirque going to an all-you-can-eat sushi place and treating it as a challenge because of his
I think I'm
statement.
going to change. Hey, Circuit, I think I'm going to change mine.
You know what?
Okay.
I'll go ahead and allow it, but just in case anybody's curious and didn't read it, disappointed that my smoked Thanksgiving turkey is really just a smoking chicken fish meme. Wow, that is stupidly specific, actually. I don't even know what that was.
Smoking chicken fish? What does that even mean?
I'll look it up.
I don't know, but I think my brain... McDonald's for Thanksgiving, thanks to... Oh, yeah! Now we're talking! That's actually really good.
Oh. Oh, that...
You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? We need a. You know what? I feel like we need a laugh about this around here. Around here tonight.
Oh.
No!
Oh.
Dramatic right
That-
there.
that's
what
what it gets
matters.
chosen.
So, you're probably wondering how I got here.
Well, you see,
Oddly enough, that still applies to me.
It could be worse. You could have the background of like Cowboy Bebop playing this. Who's it? He's just like.
Oh,
Oh.
Given my music selection, I could have that playing and something happens.
Whereas
Yeah,
I just went back and watched Venom, and that line applies to that movie.
Dude, I just barely watched Cowboy Bebop as well as the movie like about 3 months ago. So.
Oh, so you
I
got that one's a
rewatched it
lot
6
fresher than
months ago.
most.
Oh yeah.
I haven't watched it in a while, but that scene is stuck in my brain forever.
The fact
Oh,
that there's also an LLP version of it.
Oh yeah, true, yeah.
Oh yeah, from the fandom.
Oh shit, that was forever ago. Wow, that was like 10 years
Yeah.
ago, wasn't it?
We really
Yep.
got to start going through all the old videos and reposting them again. I just barely found the spin the bottle one that I watched a long time ago. I forgot. I knew it was there, but I forgot the title. Okay, going
Also,
once.
I think I found
Going twice. Just making sure that everybody is aware that we're going once and twice, so they can get their in before we go ahead and random and roll.
Anything on the YouTube side?
Well, I'm looking on both sides, and we just got. Oh God, I am so sorry. Thank you, Just My Mage. I saw it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I feel bad. I completely missed that. Literally, just one little red there with by Just My Mage.
Also, I think
Oh,
I found the
yeah,
thing Tech was
I
referring
didn't see
to.
that one because it's off on another screen.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do this right. I'm gonna do this right. Just My Mage deserves it. There we go. Gluttony by the amazing Just My Mage. I am so sorry, man. I feel so bad. I would have missed that entirely.
But yeah, just speaking of that, it's so weird to me because every now and again I just get like posts from like, here, an audiobook. I'm like, oh, what is it? Oh, it's from the person that I know died in the fandom like 5 or 6 years ago.
Oh.
Damn.
All right, we're gonna roll this now. That just got sad.
Or like also like, oh, what popped in my random music?
No,
feed?
no, please, no, no. Oh,
Hello?
You had a meltdown.
I actually did.
What did it almost hit there?
It's Circuit.
Oh, don't
It's
crack.
Circuit the shipper. It's actually like shipper something. Shipper man. Circuit the shipper man. But for a moment there, I almost thought I put in Circuit the stripper, and like, no, no, not that.
One
You know,
thing
pull
maybe
downs is
treat
actually
that
really
would
good
be
for you.
That would have been interesting. Yeah, Circuit. No, brain meltdown.
It
You know,
helps
or-
with it helps with your core.
But we do have the protest initiative challenge for those of you who aren't melting like my brain is.
The protest initiative. Wow, that was supposed to be words. The protest initiative challenge this week is silhouette.
Ooh, that's fun.
Ooh.
Do you know how I make all my characters, right?
Silhouette.
I make a silhouette, then I build the colors afterwards.
You know,
That works.
that
That
works.
is kind of awesome.
Neat.
All right, and with that, everybody, and hopefully,
we have to remember how to spell that word.
I
It's
know
a weird one. It's very squiggly.
it is. But the good news is we finally got through all of the notes and everything, which is also the bad news because now it is time. Well, it's time for me to try to launch Crit as a start. That's a terrifying thing for this computer.
Really?
I
Yeah.
don't know if you're gonna do it. You might just crash, man.
Oh no! Oh wow! There's a Monaco 2 being made. Okay, here we go. I have attention issues. Do you know? Circuit the
Ooh.
Shipperman is a true winner, but
Ooh.
this is a family show. Please, we are.
H in that word?
Oh, Jerhooves, yeah, you're right. You
Yep,
came
alright.
back. You came back just to win out of nowhere. How awesome is that?
Your idea has been thought worthy of the random dice generator.
Yes, it found you worthy, and we reciprocate its worthiness. And now we're waiting for this thing to give me a new page. There we go.
Oh,
Here we
It
go.
will lead pain upon someone else.
so that just reminds me, like when I was in Beardy streams, we used to use a random generator to see who actually wins a slot to get their commission. And it became so predictable. You could guess like the first 5 people that were always gonna get their slots first. And we figured out that it actually has something to do with their names because we were using the generator on the art program. Well, the art
Alright.
site.
Okay, so
Oh,
really-
on Picarto? Yeah, that one is
Yeah.
not great.
Yeah, it's actually if your name has like weird stuff in it, like I almost never won because oh my god, death.
okay. First off, thank you CMC for getting our prompt in there, so we don't forget all together. Again,
We will all forget by next week.
probably.
Yes.
I'm definitely gonna have to look it up again by next week. I'm sure of that.
But don't worry, it is written down this time.
Okay, now it's time for the big feast. We must have our Thanksgiving, our Brony show Thanksgiving. I will not lie, I had a tough time on this. I kind of wanted to do this table initially, but as awesome as this looks, there's one big problem. There's no room for the
Perspective.
there's no room for the actual food.
Mhm.
Well, without just like lining it up and down the table and no room for the guests or anything. It's just all over the map. It really is there. So, we're going to do this. Here is our wonderful Thanksgiving table. By the way, nobody take this show seriously. It's a holiday and we're brain dead. So we're gonna go.
So, where do you want us to post these?
Okay, let's go ahead and post it in the voice text insanity. I think. I think
Toa's got a good first one right there.
All right. You mean the?
Oh, that's the meme Tech was referring to, but yeah, that
All right.
that can also work. And here's an actual food.
Okay, so to start off with real fast here, and yeah, I'm going to try to have this cover the
I
whole.
found a literal picture, Toa.
Alright.
You're talking about the chicken with the fish head smoking a cigarette?
Oh, I get it. Smoked fish. So, everybody, and I mean everybody, can get involved with. Oh my God. Okay, we're already getting started. All right. So here. So for those of you who are not aware, this week is the American holiday of Thanksgiving, which is usually a time of thanks for everything that we have, everything that we received, and a time for friends and family to get together to have a great meal and to enjoy each other's company. Unfortunately, at this point, it pretty much has become you try to not strangle each other while gorging yourself on everything that you can find and getting ready to break your bank for the holiday shopping the very next day. Nevertheless, we do want to do our best to make the holiday as memorable as possible by doing our version of the Brony Show holiday experience. So we have our Thanksgiving table here, and what we're asking for is food for the Thanksgiving table. Of course, that can be, since we are the Brony Show, and we do not care, or we don't care enough to actually be good about this. You can have any food on there. You could be an actual real food, maybe something that is actually quite delicious and would be great on a table. But I don't believe anybody here is actually going to do that.
I've already shown I haven't.
Picks and gifts.
Yes.
Right?
No.
No voice tag.
Please
Voice
do it,
text.
Do it in voice text, because if we drown picks and gifts with this stuff, it's going to drive us all mad. I want to be able to keep picks and gifts clear of that stuff for people to enjoy the picks and gifts without having to suddenly see a strange concurrence of random everythings.
Ask me if you don't know the reference for this one.
No, we
I
already
have
know
a
it.
dumb idea, but it requires leaving a space on the table.
Now, also remember that this is also a time for not just for food, but for also family. We are going to look for food first, but if you also want to bring in family members, like the creepy uncle or the sis.
I think this fish chicken signifies a creepy uncle. Yeah.
This thing is just creepy in general.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so did you see?
Okay.
Okay.
Don't worry,
Oh,
I will
Deathlight gets exactly. Oh, Deathlight gets it.
I will get to images as I can. I'm basically one man going through several different images and Krita on a system that is also streaming and recording at the same time. This is not this it's
Whereas,
it's gonna be a wonder if this thing
Yeah.
doesn't explode.
my dumb idea is Cole, make the dumbest turducken you can and just post it.
Oh, well, I was going to find an image of oyster shop.
Oh, Rocky Mountain Oysters, that works.
Oh,
Alright, and
but I
here's-
want
I
a
was-
badly photoshopped turducken.
You
is
see,
this
I
is
was
this a
looking
bowl of fried insects, by the way?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we gotta have our crunchy munchies. So we got our bowl of fried insects. This is our crunchy stuff. No, we don't. I mean, Thanksgiving usually you just have mushy potatoes. You have stone cold rolls, and you have green bean casserole. You have a turkey, which may be good, but you never have anything crunchy. We're bringing the crunchy back. We need the crunchy. I mean, people deep fried their turkey because they want the crunchy, right? Oh my god!
Because they want.
Oh my god! Oh god! Okay, you know what? Chef's kiss. Absolute chef's kiss. Okay.
Textalion, who filled that cup to the wrong level?
Right? It's very upsetting.
Okay, that's not saving right. Let's try here.
Well, does anybody get the red?
Oh, I absolutely. Hold on, I'll get there. Okay, I hope this works, or else it's going to make me have to do this the hard way, and I'm really not wanting to do that.
Oh, it's just
I
going
gotta
to be
do it the
annoying
hard.
and say it's a web P.
It is. Okay, hard way it is. You think a web P is gonna stop me? I know how to use snipping tool.
Oh, you monster.
It's the
So-
monster.
On the topic of Thanksgiving foods, so recently I was talking with my mom about cookbooks, and she had actually found a cookbook that she picked up at a yard sale that she didn't realize at the time that it was from 1930.
Oh wow.
And it has a page that's like, suggestions for holiday meals. And of course, there is like a half a page dedicated to Thanksgiving, which is weird because there's like a full page and more dedicated to Christmas dinner, ranging from if you want to do a 3-course to a 5-course meal. But Thanksgiving is like, nah, you just get half a page and you share it with Halloween. But it's interesting because the choices, like, it doesn't have entirely what you would expect to be like Thanksgiving food. Do you want me to go and grab that real quick?
Why not?
Just for fun?
Oh, go for it, man.
Anyway,
Hell yeah.
for those of you who are curious, this is a traditional Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Buttered toast, pretzels, popcorn, and jelly beans. This is chef's kiss. This is such a callback. This is absolutely a beautiful, beautiful thing. Thank you so much for bringing a little bit of extra.
Why?
I will.
Blood sausage.
You know what?
Yeah, black pudding.
All right, we're gonna go to Cultus here. Please remember, do not give it to me. Give these things to me directly. Do it in the
Sorry,
voice
I
text and.
wanted-
Sorry, I'm just making. I just have to make sure I say that because I got to keep focus here. I can't be bouncing around and. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait. Oh, Jer.
Okay.
You reminded me of something.
All right. So we also got to get the shot glasses. I mean, they're probably maybe liquor.
Oyster shots.
You know what? Part of me actually wondered about that. Part of me was sure of that. I just didn't want to say it out loud.
Oysters. Yum.
Oh my God, Jeros.
But yes, gotta have a row of oyster shots. You gotta start off the meal with a row of oyster shots. Let's get it right there on the at the front of the table there. Make it a little bit bigger so people can see it. That is
Sorry,
a
I just
beautiful
came
thing.
back, so that's why I didn't.
Jer Hooves, and my who. Okay, thank you, Jer Hooves. Good thing about Vanessa and Cruz Thanksgiving Gmod prop hunt. What is that on Vanessa's truck on the fair? Gobble gobble. Yeah. Chat bugged me there for a minute. I double posted. No worries there. Gobble gobble. Now the turkey you're looking for. All hail the. Yeah, okay. All hail the magical wheel. Wow.
And by the way,
You know what?
someone was creative and made a face hugger.
Yep.
You know what?
So,
A little credit to Vaguely. Little credit to
the thing
Vaguely.
that makes-
Sorry.
The thing that makes me laugh is either your family will never want you to make food again for family get-togethers, or gonna say do it more often. I want to see what creative thing you do next.
Yeah, it is either.
It either works for you or it backfires. There's no in between.
Yeah, it is an all or nothing gamble.
I miss guacamole so much. I used to be able. I love that stuff.
I can't eat it. I can't eat too much of it anymore.
Aw.
Toa, is that link meant to be a thumbnail?
You know what? No, guacamole. We gotta have the bowl of guacamole right next to our crispy critter.
Yeah,
Crispy
it's
critters.
the dipping.
Yeah, the dipping sauce for it. Absolutely. Thank you, vaguely. I actually thank you for it. It is a weird food for Thanksgiving, but it's a real food. Oh my god! That okay? Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. We'll grab that from Toa here real fast.
Yeah, just see the face hugger and the other one. Like, yep. Either your family's gonna say, "Do it again," or "Don't ever do it again."
I might have to start jumping up and down here a little bit
Toa,
more.
what is that?
The one I just posted, Bird's Nest Soup. It's a South Asian dish.
Oh my god.
It's made from the nest of a Swift bird who, instead of collecting twigs,
Oh my god.
Oh,
builds
bird-
it out with gummy saliva.
Bird's nest soup. Oh, so that's what you were
Yep.
saying.
Yeah.
Vaguely creepy.
Okay.
I approve of this for the Thanksgiving dinner.
All right,
Oh my
so
God.
we have a pile of shit. We're gonna put this on the ground because that is where it should be. Okay, seriously, I know it is blood sausage, but that is pretty much what I thought immediately when I saw that coiled pile of what the hell.
Yeah.
All right, and you know what? DM gets the honor of having our first Thanksgiving guests. Because, you know, we gotta have guests for Thanksgiving, right? It can't just be the food. You also gotta have the people.
I love that.
And we
No,
we have
we're getting Beetlejuice.
We're getting Beetlejuice. Our creepy Uncle Juice here.
He's great. I love him.
He used to be great. He used to be great. He was pretty awesome in the 80s. Unfortunately, time has worn away all fun, and now he's just kind of somber. I mean, he still has his good moments, but other times he's just like, oh god. Oh god.
Well, in fairness, he did make everyone sing Richard Harris's.
Didn't say the new movie. Don't say anything.
Park, so,
Don't
yeah.
Don't
He's
don't
only
say anything.
truly alive anymore whenever he's drunk. It's very tragic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
and Tech's
yeah,
giving us
Yep.
a
So well,
Twilight.
we're gonna have him right there. Gonna have our creepy Uncle Beetlejuice right there.
All dubious food.
Yes.
Yeah, dubious food if
Thank
it
you,
has
creepy.
all-
Thank you, our creepy Uncle Beetlejuice.
What game is that from?
Thank you, Uncle Juice.
Legend of Zelda:
Hmm.
Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild.
Yep.
Oh, okay. That explains
Okay.
the art style and then the pixelness going on.
Yep.
All right. Okay. And all right.
Oh.
Okay. I'm getting idly curious here, but first we got to get our other guest in here.
And the full jug.
And the full jug.
We got to get our.
Speaking my language.
Hold on. Which one is that?
Okay. We got to get the
Good.
person.
It is the proper one.
We gotta get this. We gotta get our self-designated chef here. This guy doesn't actually make any of the food, but he deems responsibility for serving it. He's that guy. It could be your mother. He could be your father. Most likely, it's your father or your grandpa. He doesn't make a single thing, but then
He's just the one that takes charge of the
of
the
serving
cutting
it all.
knife.
He takes charge of the cutting knife and the serving. He wants everybody to get a piece because we all know the reason he's doing that is he wants to steal the turkey drumstick and some of the fatter parts of the white meat. That's all he's doing. It's his game. It's been his game for years, but nobody wants
You
to
get
say.
this slice of breast. You get this slice of breast. You get this slice of breast. I get everything else.
Yeah,
That's fine by me. I mean, the breast won't upset my stomach. The other stuff will. So.
I mean, if I might, yeah, fair enough. Okay, now we gotta have a creepy uncle. Of course, has to bring the creepy exotic food. Of course,
Is that food or is that a pet?
Yes.
Probably a little bit of both. I mean, it's basically his emergency food supply.
Yeah, emergency food.
Yeah,
Ain't
if
that
that's
all
a
pets,
if
though?
that's a pet, I'd say put it on the floor.
Let it crawl around.
You know what? A little bit of both.
Let it be free.
We're clearing up a few tabs here because we don't want Critter to get overblown, or else
No,
I'm
I don't want to crash.
It's
Yeah,
less.
that-
It's less crashing and more. Everything slows to crawl.
Yeah,
Much
now
like
we're
the
getting
pet.
to the section where I'm like, either
Okay.
they'll love it or they hate it.
All right, so we
So-
got the pet slash food emergency food supply or dessert. You know what? we're gonna skew it a little bit here too. It's gonna be right here. It's gonna be next to
No,
creepy
right next
uncle.
to Beetlejuice works so damn well.
It's creepy uncle. It's creepy uncle's
It's his pet.
Pat.
or food supply right there.
Oh, the pet that just crawls on the shoulder.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just kind of crawling. It's kind of crawling on the shoulder there.
Yeah, other side, mirror it.
Let's see.
There you
So-
go.
Yeah, that works.
Hold on.
So-
No, it doesn't quite work. There's one way to fix this.
Yeah,
So-
tilt it the other way.
There we go.
So I got the old cookbook, and Thanksgiving dinner, as dictated by this, as far as like suggestions go. The first suggestion: creamed mushroom soup, as like the very first thing on the list. Cream of mushroom soup, roast turkey, giblet gravy, buttered spinach, mashed potatoes, cauliflower with hollandaise sauce,
That one's
And-
a bit odd.
cranberry jelly, romaine salad with French dressing. And then it's like kind of normal with individual pumpkin pies, nuts, and whipped cream.
That doesn't sound odd to me. That just sounds like our standard family fare for.
Yeah, the
Thanksgiving.
salad is odd,
No, it's not.
and the hollandaise sauce is odd, but everything else, that just sounds like what Dad would do.
Honestly, it just it sounds like it's its own traditional type, but yeah, I could see why some people might think, especially the
Yeah,
holiday sauce.
Usually the made spinach would just go to him, but he would also make broccoli for everyone else.
Oh, also tacked onto this is raisins and coffee. Not together, but like, you know.
All right.
Yeah, raisins. That's part of the.
Okay,
dessert part of the,
vaguely immediately wins 5
Yeah.
points because he got the most important item in the menu, the
5
circuit
points
cookie.
to Gryffindor.
Of course, the second cookie.
You gotta have a circuit cookie. It's just not a Thanksgiving dinner without circuit cookies for dessert.
I just wish the picture had the other cookie next to it as well.
It has a cut of it. It's not the whole thing, unfortunately.
Yeah, it has a cut of the cutie mark.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But is the circuit cookie the guest, or is it part of the meal, or is it
Meal.
like the pet where it could be both?
It's part of the meal, but it's just to remind you who fought for you. No, I'm kidding.
I think circuit can be the guest and a meal.
That is true.
Okay, just doing a quick look at what we already have in here. Okay, I'm not drowning in images yet, so I'll keep going at
We
at
gotta
pace.
stop for a moment so you can catch up.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Number
got a
2.
lot of good stuff in here. Go ahead.
Number 2, halves of grapefruit.
All right, this was back in the time when they thought grapefruit was a healthy superfood.
It is.
It still is kind of, but yeah.
Roast duck. That's kind of normal almost. Apple stuffing. That sounds pretty good. Not gonna lie.
That
Yeah,
actually
Yeah,
does,
baked-
it's
yeah.
actually not bad as long as
Yeah.
you get like the mixture right.
Baked sweet potatoes. Creamed turnips. Coleslaw. Baked squash.
Baked
Uh,
squash is amazing.
All
I
right,
love
next
squash.
thing,
Yeah, that sounds
the
great.
most important thing on the Thanksgiving table, and this is one you all can't deny you have it, the quote unquote salad. You say quote unquote salad because yes, it may have something healthy in it, but it's usually the healthy is is just a side thought compared to whatever's in it. It's like a fruit salad that is nothing but whipped cream with a little bit of fruit in it. Or you have a chef salad, which is just lots of meat and cheese, with a little bit of lettuce, or something that they call it salad, but is literally a casserole with just a ton of mayonnaise and noodles and other questionable things. But somehow it's called a salad. Still,
See, people get upset with me, but I hate fruit salad when they dunk it clear full, just like whipped cream and stuff like that. I'm like, no, just give me the actual fruit. Leave all that sweet stuff out of there. Give me the fruit.
The fruit is already
No.
sweet enough.
Or-
Unless we're
or
talking
worse.
about banana pudding.
or
Unless
worse,
we're talking banana
worse,
pudding,
worse.
then yes, all the good stuff with the bananas.
No, worse. They do the whipped cream and then they put coconut shavings in it.
No. You
Oh
monster.
God.
I was going over to the sink and wash it out.
Honestly, I don't mind the coconut shavings personally, but I know some people absolutely
I know
will
some
rip
people
apart.
absolutely-
So
yeah. I don't
so-
mind coconut. I actually like coconut. But
Yeah.
I
however,
like
the
coconut
whipped
too.
cream. I hate whipped cream. It's so damn sweet.
It's like in the context of a fruit salad, though, it just feels like it'd be a bit much. Like at that point, it's like, hey,
No.
can I have a colander?
No, you know what? I'm gonna. And you know the sad part is the only reason I can talk like this is I have this kind of family. No, the fruit salad is whipped cream mixed with not even Jello powder. They take a powder of like lime gelatin, mix it into the whipped cream, and stir that sucker all together.
See, what
And
my
then put
family
the fruit in it.
generally does is they have just tons of breading, tons of carbs, tons of really fatty things, really greasy things, and that is the Thanksgiving for the most part.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't eat any of that. And it was like, oh look, we brought salad though. And yeah, it's like the fruit salad is completely dunked in whipped cream, or it's like a salad where they mix it with olive oil or something like that. So I
Yeah.
can't have those either.
It's like you are only calling that a salad so you don't hate yourself in the morning. You know
see,
it.
My Thanksgiving's actually changed a little bit because in recent, like one of the members of my family who we have at our Thanksgiving, he changed to vegetarian. But he's also a really good cook in the family, so he brings like I think last year he brought a vegetarian lasagna, and oh my god, it was so fucking good.
All right,
That's
hold on. Next little meal here, and then let me tell you what one of my plans are for Thanksgiving, because you guys are gonna lose it. Here we have the TikTok chef. This is the guy that watches a bunch of TikToks. They found one person's just like, this is a great thing that you can make, and they do something weird that in some cases, yeah, it sounds pretty interesting and kind of cool, but in other cases, it's a culinary nightmare. Where in this case, they put a bunch of pigs and blankets together in a bunt dish, and then a cheese dipping sauce.
I think Suki left at the moment.
Well, he did say he might run off if his friend was going to be doing that stream.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, so unfortunately Suki has left for the evening. We wish him all the best. He is going to be he might be streaming or just playing a game. If he is streaming though, we'll give you instructions on how to raid him later. But yes, no, this is the TikTok dish connoisseur, which you're taking your life into your hands with this. It could be amazing or it could be terrible, but either way, it makes you question your reality. Speaking of questioning reality, my Thanksgiving dinner plans, or I should say Thanksgiving breakfast. Right now in my freezer, I have a box. It is a pizza box from DiGiorno called...
Does it have pizza in it?
Yes, kind of. It's called the Thanksgiving pizza.
Oh.
It is
That sounds
a
bad.
it is a pizza that is topped with turkey pieces, green beans. I think there might be some cranberries on there. Anybody else want to look it up? Go ahead and do so.
You hate yourself?
Yeah, it actually
a
sounds
little
kind
bit.
of cursed.
It looks a little bit cursed, but the thing is, my actual Thanksgiving meal with family is going to be very small. It's probably going to be like a really small dinner, and my roommate apparently already had their Thanksgiving plans, so this actually might be close to it. I might just have this for the breakfast, a small meal, and I don't know. Maybe I won't do anything else after that. I really don't know.
Tell you what, you know what you should do, Circuit? Just like as a little treat to yourself to get a little bit of Thanksgiving flavor, that fall flavor. I've got a recipe for a apple cake for one, or actually apple cake for two, which is honestly good enough for one if you're willing to split it, like, you know. Like,
yeah, which I should probably be
days.
willing to do, yeah.
It's like a 6-inch cake. You will need a 6-inch cake pan, but like, dude, it's like well worth it. And like,
Give it to me. Anything apple related, I like.
Honestly,
absolutely.
Okay, Toa, what the hell is this? It looks like a dark soup, though.
Oh, that's pea soup. Probably. It
God,
looks
I
like
hope-
it.
That is the bird nest soup.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, the bird nest soup. Oh, God, that is not helping. bird's nest soup. So, this is actually, I think it's considered a delicacy mostly because people don't want it anymore. It is literally a delicacy.
So they actually go and collect it on the cliffs to make it.
Okay, I think it's because it's that people don't want it because I think it's like an issue. It's a nature issue. It's kind of a bad thing. I don't know. I'm not. Don't quote me on any of that. I'm not sure, but if I recall, I mean, it's not as bad as the one where you basically have to eat the bird with a handkerchief over your face to hide your sin from God. But I still.
I thought about the one where it was basically a chick and an egg. Because that is another thing that people do.
Let's see. Sounds unnatural. During the pandemic, I was able to get pre-made turkey and fixings from grocery deli. Oh yeah, that'd be pretty nice. Yep. Reconstituted bird snot, also a health. That's it. It's a health hazard. That's why people are going away from it. Okay.
Hey, you said you wanted weird stuff.
I did say that, and I still stand by it. It doesn't mean I won't criticize any of it, but I'm criticizing everything here. So, speaking of criticizing, okay, okay, I'm not gonna be able to grab everything here, but I got it. I'm kind of stuck on this one a little bit because just the size of everything and how I got to grab this. So we got our next special guest. We're gonna call them the in-laws. Oh wow, they're so in law that they're not even here. Where did they go?
They're in that salad.
Did they go to the? Did they actually pop in the salad? They did pop in the salad. Oh my. Okay, thank you. We're gonna call them the in-laws. We don't know whose in-laws they are. All we know is that they're called the in-laws. They criticize everything you do. Nothing is good enough for them. There's a problem with everything.
Calvin shoving the plate.
I didn't. He's cut off a little bit, and just the way that everything is. You know what? I got a better idea on that. I got an idea. I'm not gonna. I will go ahead and try to recover Calvin.
Is Calvin
Don't
really
take
bad
any of my other circuit. Take the one with Twilight.
Don't worry, I'm going through these as best I can, as quick as I can. The only problem with doing stuff like this is there's so many that keep getting thrown out here that I'm trying to go through them and...
Yeah, I've stopped.
Yeah.
Oh, a thing that I never thought about bringing to Thanksgiving, and in hindsight I really should. Apple cider. Never thought about it. Makes sense.
That would actually be a good one.
I think I actually did try to do that for a Thanksgiving dinner at one point.
That'd be like really good. Like it'd go great with like all the like savory flavors and stuff that you get during the meal. So, it also suggests as a dessert ginger pudding.
Ooh.
Okay, so Calvin is not cooperating very well. So give me a second.
Ginger's pretty good. I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, and ginger is like, it's one of those Thanksgiving-y flavors. I know I usually add ginger, like a good amount of ginger to the pumpkin cake that I make every year.
Oh, okay, yeah, pumpkin and ginger. Yeah, that is fantastic.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So Calvin is at the kids' table. You gotta have to have a kids' table because they're gonna throw food around. They're not gonna eat any of it. And they're gonna complain and bicker and whine about everything. And unfortunately, you're in one of those family situations where not only do they ban mobile device, cell phones, and tablets and everything, they actually have actively put up a cell signal blocker. So there is no way you're going to be able to get onto it anyway. You are stuck with them, and they know it.
They just put a giant tinfoil hat over top the roof of the building.
Yeah, pretty much. Why not? Just do it. Okay, Toa, I'm going to... Are those frog legs?
Nope, rattlesnake.
I'm not gonna lie. I know that sounds disgusting, but it honestly just looks like some sort of weird chicken leg. I'm just gonna skip past that one.
Nah, it's understandable.
There's a Thanksgiving parties section too that is attached to Thanksgiving dinner. So for party ideas, they have ginger fruit salad,
Ooh.
Oh yeah, 19. That was back in the day when they also thought ginger was a super food.
Oh yeah.
Like, why is there so much ginger? Oh yeah, right.
I mean, it tastes super so, and also I'm gonna be real. Like nothing soothes a upset stomach like some delicious Canada Dry ginger ale. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Honestly, like I go get like the really strong ginger ale whenever I have stomach issues.
All right.
Oh yeah.
And we got your girlfriend now. Of course, you
Thank you.
you always you have to have somebody pleasant there with you, or else you are not going to survive this encounter. So you bring your girlfriend with you. You've only been dating for maybe about 2 weeks, maybe 3, but you know you think that they're the one this time. Absolutely, they're sure for sure the one this time.
The other 5 were just a hoax.
Yeah, but so far she seems really pleasant. She hasn't exactly caused any problems yet, until later on this meal, and then you may regret things. But for the
5
moment,
drinks in, maybe things change.
but she's your escape. She's your escape in case things go wrong. And you also here's one of the things that make you start to question things. She also brought her pet, which happens to be a pet turkey. Kind of weird for a pet. Kind of weird for a pet turkey on Thanksgiving, but you know what?
Yeah.
It was either that or having to face your in-laws alone.
Are you shaming? Are you shaming cannibalism in this house? Because you probably should, but
It's not cannibalism exactly. It's kind of like when people in our country eat monkeys, because he already got it's fish chicken. It's
Oh,
fish,
yeah, that's right.
Fish, yeah.
all right, that's morally okay.
I'm honestly still debating if I want to go to the family Thanksgiving or not.
We all do. We all debate.
Well,
You
like,
see,
so, like, there's nothing I can eat there. I already know that. There's a lot of people I don't really want to talk to.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's more of like a social obligation that I don't think is worth it half the time.
you could always tell them that your car broke down.
See, that doesn't help me because I got like 3 other vehicles.
You
Okay.
can tell them that every single one of your vehicles is broken down.
And then we have it.
Just say that you've taken out all of their engines for work.
We have it. We call
Somebody
it.
ran through and took every catalytic converter you have.
And here we have it. We call it it because we don't know what it is.
Is it cousin it?
No, it's just
not a
it.
thing.
It's not. It's a food you think. It's not a casserole. It's not a salad. It's not an entree. It's not a side dish. It's something. You don't know what it is. It looks like somebody literally grabbed 5 different things out of their pantry, put it all together, and they're hoping that it doesn't poison people. Or maybe they are hoping it poisons people. You don't know. You don't want to know. You don't want to find out.
What that is when your uncle is told to bring something, or she's not allowed to eat, and he just brings that because he knows nobody else will eat it anyways.
It's either that or they're just trying to empty out their pantry of old food stuffs that they don't want to eat. So they use it as an excuse to just slap a bunch of things together and throw it out there. It's also the potluck question. Somebody brings something questionable in a potluck, and you're just like, "What?" Nobody ever eats it, and they never they don't pick it up afterwards. So,
Juror Hooves, I know we're probably going to get to this thing long further down, but damn, I have a story attached to the last thing that you put into voice checks. Just like my family has an attachment to these.
All right,
What the heck?
Kodos has the I last minute I didn't bother, but I grabbed something, the random fast food pickup, like the 40.
I'm sorry, last minute. You have to order ahead for some things.
Yeah, you gotta
Well,
order
they
that
say
from the
last
40
minute, but it's last minute as in they probably yelled at somebody for 30 minutes in a McDonald's line to try to get this.
No, you see, this is
It's not that uncommon. You would just have to wait roughly 10 minutes.
Okay, you know what? I'm just immediately throwing this one here. I wanted to see what.
And
was...
even then, I don't think you get the jug because you didn't pre-order.
Yeah.
Well, they
Not
were
worth it,
running that in 2013, but you know, we don't have jugs of tea anymore. No, we have jugs of McRib sauce.
Wait, can I get a jug of McRib sauce?
Apparently.
That's more.
That
disturbing.
is so cursed, and I would actually do that. I've never had a McRib, but like the temptation of being able to buy a jug of McRib sauce.
There's something about that.
Have it.
All right, and this one we have to get in here. This is just crazy. This is crazy cousin Steve.
Is this a turducken, or is this just a guest that chose to come in his food item?
No, this is that.
I was gonna say, hold up.
I
didn't. I'm not looking at the stream. What's going on?
No, this guy. This is the guy that no matter what you say, no matter how many people, social sites, commentaries, anything, everything tells you do not bring up politics. This is a dumbass that will bring up politics in the first 5 minutes.
Do not surprise people at the gathering. Popping out of food equals surprise people. Do not bring a gun to gatherings. He brought a gun to the gathering. 2 faux pas in 1.
Yep.
This guy's a walking faux pas. And what is that? No, ooh.
What? Tech, no.
Okay. Guess what? You're gonna get your wish on Jerhooves here. So here's the one nice thing that somebody gets, and the only reason it's nice is because I bought it at a grocery store.
This butter sculpture.
Or at least I would like to say that, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. Did I? I swear I saved that. Oh no, it's there. Okay. Don't give me the error. I told you not to save it. Now, where are you?
Is it trying to web P at you?
Oh, there you are. No, I saw it was the right file type. It was blending surprisingly well.
Okay, so the butter sculpture.
The butter sculpture.
I strategically seek this out every year, because like 1 year we got as like a little thing to put on the table, and my parents' cat Chessie jumped up on the table when no one was looking and then bit the head off.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
Okay, so I did some digging, and that McRib jug. Look for participating McDonald's December 3rd.
Oh God.
Oh.
Noted.
Oh,
All right, so we get the
Oh God, I have to live with that.
We get the only classy thing outside of the cookie that is inside of this entire meal, and that is a classy, beautiful turkey butter sculpture, which nobody will use because it looks so nice that they don't want to be the one to officially go down as the one to accidentally mark it up.
What are you talking about? The most fun thing is decapitating the damn thing.
Okay, maybe it's me then. I would have a hard
They
time
all
using.
just stare at it, each with their knife, trying to figure out who gets to cut the head off.
Who starts the massacre?
You rock, paper, scissors it.
Okay, this one's gonna be a little bit trickier. Unfortunately, it's doing the web PM. Why do images do this? Why can't they just be nice about this? It's not gonna stop us. It's never stopped us.
Why do folks want to do WebP? Because they're real annoying.
Why do images suddenly web and P when I want to cut and paste? And here's a random cat that belongs to somebody. Maybe if it's even the neighbor that it just managed to get in somehow. It has no idea what's going on, but it knows there's food involved.
And it's going to steal food from Calvin.
It's probably going to steal food from Calvin. But it's just
Poor
lost.
Calvin.
It's lost and confused. Okay. Alright. And let's not forget, we also got to get the most important family member. We got to get the grandma that finally has had it. She's just starting to creep in from below with the chainsaw. Somebody is going to die this Thanksgiving. Nobody knows who.
Cat or the kid?
That's the question. We don't know who's going to die, but this is just moments before disaster. Somebody is going to die. Most likely, it's probably going to be the controlling father figure that keeps taking the largest pieces of turkey. Grandma's
thought it would be
enough.
a fight of gun versus chainsaw.
Or she's gonna do like, Timmy, eat your food, or I gotta saw your head off.
You know what? Maybe that's it. Oh, actually, that's better. No, we're gonna flip her over. The crazy cousin decided to bring up politics. Unfortunately, he is a raging. Okay, this is just for the purposes of entertainment. I do not.
How about we just let it be up to people's imaginations?
Good idea. We'll put it this way: the cousin is an extreme one way. The grandma is extreme the other way.
Yeah,
And we just had an election, didn't we? So that we all know where that's going.
what you do, just so it doesn't bother everybody else, you just put them at the different table, probably in the basement somewhere.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh.
children's table.
Actually, yeah.
All right. Okay. I think we only have time for one or two more entries. Does anybody have anything I specifically should put on this table that I haven't grabbed yet out of all of these wonderful
You
entries?
just need Chaos Sakai's Applejack.
Oh,
Another guest.
okay, another guest. Because you can never have you can always have too many guests.
And then, do we want to consider the horror at the bottom there? Which is...
Oh my god, it's the hot cousin.
Actually, better than you know what? I was thinking hot cousin. You know what? We'll do hot cousin. I was also thinking I was also thinking your ex that your cousin decided to date after you were done with them, and then they brought him in for Thanksgiving because they have no idea how bad that of an idea that is. But no, yeah, we got.
I'm not sure if this, what's at the bottom there should even be mentioned to stream or not.
Okay. It is truly the most.
It hurts the brain.
It's the most terrifying piece in that entire thing, and partly why I asked, should we actually do that? Oh, well, there goes the hot cousin. Okay, there we go.
Circuit. What do you think of a drunk person on Thanksgiving?
I think everybody here is getting drunk at one point or another by the end of this,
Well,
including the kid.
Guess what? I found the perfect drunk for this.
Is this Circuit?
No.
Or how about
You know what? Actually, you know what? We're gonna. I got you, fam.
Wait. Getting drunk on moo moo milk?
Also,
Pretty sure.
I did a quick check. December 3rd was for the sandwich. They already sold out of the McRib sauce. It was limited and it was online only. So now I have that whenever I have people asking for it.
Well, at least it's better than having to sell it.
True. Granted, there's sometimes always some leftovers, and the only reason I probably don't really... I can't really get it to Cole is because they're not in jugs, they're in little packages that if torn will make a mess.
Alright, okay, let's see. Nope, that's not it. Is it this? Nope, that's not gonna... Okay, you know what, we're just gonna suck it up here. Alright, so the kids' table, we have one that's rejecting all the food, the other one that is actually a raging alcoholic at 8. And here's a fun fact: the Royale milk in Majora's Mask basically made the strong hints that it was actually very alcoholic. So have fun with that knowledge.
It's like
Wait,
you
what?
could make alcoholic
Yeah.
milk. It's just.
No, just the way that they implied the milk is, especially since they sell it in a special bar that you need a special pass to get into. And people are literally drowning their sorrows by drinking it. It heavily implies it's very alcoholic. You know what? Okay, last image. Last image. Because it'll fill up the corner of the food table there that we have not filled up. And we already talked about this. It's the most unholy thing So it actually is required because somehow somebody always brings this, even though people really don't seem to like it. The ambrosia. The fruit salad that is nowhere near it. This is the fruit salad that you call a salad just because you don't want to hate yourself the moment you've eaten 3 bowls of the stuff. This is a lie.
The salad that's actually a dessert with how much sugar is in it.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yep. It absolutely is.
Mm-hmm.
The salad that is trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Yep.
The food of the gods. No, this is a food of somebody who wants to see God. Oh God, that was actually beautiful. I am so
That was
happy.
beautiful. Somebody clip
Wow.
that. God damn.
I'm with you, Jer. I'm with you, Jer. I ate ambrosia a lot as a kid, and I'll still eat it once in a while too. But even I know it is not a salad. That is a dessert. The fact that they call it a salad just hurts my brain now. I'm so happy I came up with that. So everybody, we're gonna stop it right here because we really do not have time to keep going. Behold, the Brony Show Thanksgiving table. We have all our friends, we have all our family, we have a lot of food, and all of it is going in the trash by the end of this. And we're probably going to also have a murder-suicide pact at some point, too. Pineapple Delight? Oh, I wonder if it was related to... Okay, wow, that just fired off a lot of memory neurons in my brain there. I'm not going to lie. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to quickly move this over. And I'm going to get this exported into a nice little PNG. That was for tattoo. That's weird. Oh, right. No, I see where I goofed it. Okay, bring this down and let's see. Oh yeah, we even did Halloween's at one point. But yeah. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna export this as Thanksgiving PNG.
Oh, guys, Jew Hooves. Jerry Hooves.
Jer, it's just Jer.
Hey Jer. Hey, don't worry, Jer. You will have availability to that. I'm going to be posting this up in the Discord in the next few seconds here.
Yeah, I couldn't see it clearly because of the chat.
No worries.
Of his name.
Okay, so Voice Text Insanity, I am putting in the image, but I am also putting this in the Pics and GIFs because this is a completed image. And I am going to also put it in content creation because we're horrible, horrible people, but we did technically create this thing. So you have 3 different sources that you should be able to get to grab an image and show it off to your wife. And maybe your Nana too if she wants. I don't know.
Hey Nana, you want another heart attack? Here you go.
Alright, we're not saving any of this. Nope, none of it's saving. It's all going away. No! All we have left now is the saved image. And behold, our Thanksgiving dinner, everybody.
Look at that madness.
It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So, we have our Thanksgiving dinner, and we have it with family, friends, and people that we probably want to poison. Oh,
Yep.
Sorry to hear that, Jer. My apologies.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jer.
But yeah, but do let me know if you're able to get a hold of the pic. I want to make sure you're able to have fun with it since now we have it there. And let's go ahead and wrap this all up then. Unfortunately, yeah, we're running a little bit on the late side of things, so no closeout song. but we do have our normal closeout music, and I think we have enough time to make sure everybody gets a good and proper shout out. Especially, well, unfortunately we lost our Suki, but I'm sure he's gone off to a better game. Not a better place, just a better game. Let's go ahead.
So he's on the other person's stream.
I know what I said. All right, let's go and get shouts out, final shout outs in for the evening, starting off with Coal Dust.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Coal Dust.
Hello. Shouts out to Circuit for hosting this stream. Shouts out to Glenn and Friends Cooking. If you've never checked out that YouTube channel, they have a bunch of very relatively easy recipes and stuff, and a whole bunch of them, including a lot of old ones. Go check it out. Yeah. Also, like, eat some good food, y'all.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, then let's go ahead and go on to Crazy Mac Capitan.
Fires, explosions, fossil, venture, yellowy roan, things. And Wednesday will be something. Hopefully. We'll see.
All right, then DM21.
Have a great week. Stay healthy and get some sleep.
All right, then Deathlight.
Good morning, night, wherever you happen to be, and see you later.
And Textalion. And Tokoi.
Thank you all for coming out. Have fun. Enjoy your holiday. I'm working, man.
All right. And with that, really quick, just so you know, shoutouts are out there. I do not have the stores in them yet. I am literally going to add them in the next 10 minutes, so give me a little bit of time here just to wrap things up. With that in mind, quick shout out to Wednesday with the Wednesday crew doing Wednesday shenanigans. Be sure to keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out on Sunday for Circuit's Gaming Room. We are still playing games, and we are still working on Cult of the Lamb because it will not let us beat it yet. Along with that, keep an eye on the Discord in general. That is when announcements will be made if random streams are to happen, and I would like to get random streams going again. Just depends on when time is available to me. But also be sure to tune in an hour early for the pre-show with pre-show crew and friends doing pre-show shenanigans, Coal Dust and friends. And we also have the after party, which is only on our Vaughn stream and only live on our Vaughn stream, not recorded. So you have to be there or you unfortunately miss out.
And for the sake of Suki's shoutouts, go to sleep, y'all.
Yep. And with that, let's give a shout out to all of our wonderful chatters in the IRC. Thank you to Crazy Man Captain for keeping an eye on the IRC. Chaos Sakai, Cool Dude, Cold, Fantastic Fred, Sonic Fire 421, Techman, Tech Starting the Second, Big Creepy, and yay, Archivers. Ugh. And with all of that, okay, I think we'll go ahead and put the Thanksgiving dinner away for now. And with all of that, I want to give a shout out to our YouTube watchers, including Just My Mage, and also to returning people, including Jerhooves, and everybody else who is checking out the show. However, you watch a show live, if you're with us on YouTube, on Twitch, if you're watching the archives on YouTube or Twitch, or however else you're catching the Brony show, however else you are enjoying the Brony community and us, thank you. Thank you so much for spending the time. That is my biggest Thanksgiving to all of you. Thank you so much for being a part of this, whether brand new or for a long time. It means the world to me either way, and I am so, so happy that you're all here and enjoying the fun. And with that, we're going to go ahead, wrap it all up for the evening, and I hope you all have a great night. And we'll see you in the Vaughn in just a moment.